What do you do when the battle is over, but the work has just begun? The tribes of Israel are finally moving into their long awaited homes. But while some are celebrating, others are complaining that their mountain is too hard to clear. We are also witnessing a historic moment. The tabernacle finally stops moving and is set up at Shiloh. Today, we learn that God provides the land, but we have to provide the faith to dwell in it. Welcome back to Heavenly Daily Audio Bible. Today is March 27th, the 86th day of our Bible in a Year journey. I'm so honored to be on this journey with you. Yesterday, we saw the Hall of Fame of defeated kings and the incredible 85-year-old Caleb claiming his mountain. We learned that with God, you are never too old for a new victory. Today, we listen to Joshua chapter 16 through 18 from the World English Bible. We'll follow the inheritance of the sons of Joseph, Ephraim and Manasseh, and watch as the whole congregation gathers to set up the tent of meeting at Shiloh. Let's begin with prayer. Abba Father, thank you for the promises you have spoken throughout your word. As we listen to your words today, help us understand the importance of trusting you and stepping forward in faith. Remove fear and hesitation from our hearts and give us the courage to follow your leading.
Joshua chapter 16. The lot came out for the children of Joseph from the Jordan at Jericho, at the waters of Jericho on the east, even the wilderness, going up from Jericho through the hill country to Bethel. It went out from Bethel to Luz, and passed along to the border of the Archites to Ataroth. And it went down westward to the border of the Japhalites, to the border of Beth Horon the lower, and on to Gezer, and ended at the sea. The children of Joseph, Manasseh, and Ephraim took their inheritance. This was the border of the children of Ephraim according to their families. The border of their inheritance eastward was Ataroth Adar to Beth Horon the upper. The border went out westward at Michmath on the north. The border turned about eastward to Tanath Shiloh, and passed along it on the east of Janoah. It went down from Janoah to Ataroth to Narah, reached to Jericho, went out at the Jordan. From Tappuah the border went along westward to the brook of Canaan, and ended at the sea. This is the inheritance of the tribes of the children of Ephraim according to their families, together with the cities which were set apart for the children of Ephraim in the middle of the inheritance of the children of Manasseh, all the cities with their villages. They didn't drive out the Canaanites who lived in Gezer, but the Canaanites dwelled in the territory of Ephraim to this day, and have become servants to do forced labor. Joshua chapter 17. This was the lot for the tribe of Manasseh, for he was the firstborn of Joseph. As for Machir, the firstborn of Manasseh, the father of Gilead, because he was born a man of war, therefore he had Gilead and Bashan. So this was for the rest of the children of Manasseh according to their families. For the children of Abiezer, for the children of Helek, for the children of Asriel, for the children of Shechem, for the children of Hepher, and for the children of Semida. These were the male children of Manasseh, the son of Joseph, according to their families. But Zelophehad, the son of Hepher, the son of Gilead, the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh, had no sons but daughters. These are the names of his daughters: Mahlah, Noah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Tisra. They came to Eleazar the priest, and to Joshua the son of Nun, and to the priests, saying, Yahweh commands Moses to give us an inheritance among our brothers. Therefore, according to the commandment of Yahweh, he gave them an inheritance among the brothers of their father. 10 parts fell to Manasseh, in addition to the land of Gilead and Bashan, which is beyond the Jordan, because the daughters of Manasseh had an inheritance among his sons. The land of Gilead belonged to the rest of the sons of Manasseh. The borders of Manasseh was from Asher to Michmethath, which is before Shechem. The borders went along to the right hand to the inhabitants of En-Tappuah. The land of Tappuah belonged to Manasseh, but Tappuah on the borders of Manasseh belonged to the children of Ephraim. The borders went down to the brook of Canaan, southward of the brook. These cities belonged to Ephraim among the cities of Manasseh. The border of Manasseh was on the north side of the brook, and ended at the sea. Southward it was Ephraim, and northward it was Manasseh, and the sea was its border. They reached Asher on the north, and to Ishkar on the east. Manasseh had 3 heights in Ishkar, in Asher Beth Shean and its towns, and Ibleam and its towns, and the inhabitants of Dor and its towns, and the inhabitants of Endor and its towns, and the inhabitants of Tanekh and its towns, and the inhabitants of Megiddo and its towns. Yet the children of Manasseh couldn't drive out the inhabitants of those cities, but the Canaanites who dwell in the land. When the children of Israel had grown strong, they put the Canaanites to forced labor, and didn't utterly drive them out. The children of Joseph spoke to Joshua, saying, "Why have you given me just one lot and one part for an inheritance, since we are a numerous people, because Yahweh has blessed us so far?" Joshua said to them, "If you are a numerous people, go up to the forest and clear land for yourself. There is in the land of the Perizzites and of the Rephaim, since the hill country of Ephraim is too narrow for you." The children of Joseph said, "The hill country is not enough for us. All the Canaanites who dwell in the land of the valley have chariots of iron, both those who are in Beth Shean and its towns, and those who are in the valley of Jezreel." Joshua spoke to the house of Joseph, that is, to Ephraim and to Manasseh, saying, "You are a numerous people and have great power. You shall not have one lot only, but the hill country shall be yours. Although it is a forest, you shall cut it down. Its farthest extent shall be yours, for you shall drive out the Canaanites, though they have chariots of iron, and though they are strong." Joshua chapter 18. The whole congregation of the children of Israel assembled themselves together at Shiloh, and set up the tent of meeting there. The land was subdued before them. 7 tribes remained among the children of Israel, which had not yet divided their inheritance. Joshua said to the children of Israel, "How long will you neglect to go in to possess the land which Yahweh, the God of your fathers, has given you? Appoint for yourselves 3 men from each tribe. I will send them, and they shall arise, walk through the land, and describe it according to their inheritance. Then they shall come to me. They shall divide the land into 7 portions. Judah shall live in his borders on the south, and the house of Joseph shall live in their borders on the north. You shall survey the land into 7 parts, and bring the description here to me, and I will cast lots for you here before Yahweh our God. However, the Levites have no portion among you, for the priesthood of Yahweh is their inheritance. Gad, Reuben, and the half-tribe of Manasseh have received their inheritance east of the Jordan, which Moses, the servant of Yahweh, gave them." The men arose and went. Joshua commanded those who went to survey the land, saying, "Go walk through the land, survey it, and come again to me. I will cast lots for you here before Yahweh in Shiloh." The men went and passed through the land, and surveyed it by the cities into 7 portions in a book. They came to Joshua to the camp at Shiloh. Joshua cast lots for them in Shiloh before Yahweh. There Joshua divided the land to the children of Israel according to their divisions. The lot of the tribe of the children of Benjamin came up according to their families. The border of their lot went out between the children of Judah and the children of Joseph. Their border on the north quarter was from the Jordan. The border went up to the side of Jericho on the north, and went up through the hill country westward. It ended at the wilderness of Beth Aven. The border passed along from there to Luz, to the side of Luz, also called Bethel, southward. The border went down to Ataroth Adar, by the mountain that lies on the south of Beth Horon the lower. The border extended and turned around on the west quarter southward from the mountain that lies before Beth Horon southward, and ended at Kiriath Baal, also called Kiriath Jearim, a city of the children of Judah. This was the west quarter. The south quarter was from the farthest part of Kiriath Jearim. The border went out westward, and went out to the spring of the waters of Nephtoah. The border went down to the farthest part of the mountain that lies before the valley of the sons of Hinnom, which is the valley of Rephaim northward. It went down to the valley of Hinnom, to the side of the Jebusite southward, and went down to En Rogel. It extended northward, went out at En Shemesh, and went out to Gileath, which is opposite the ascent of Adumim. It went down to the stone of Botham the son of Reuben. It passed along to the side opposite to Arbath northward, and went down to Arba. The border passed along the side of Beth Hoglah northward, and the border ended at the north bay of the Salt Sea. at the south end of the Jordan. This was the south border. The Jordan was its border on the east quarter. This was the inheritance of the children of Benjamin by the borders around it, according to their family. Now the cities of the tribe of the children of Benjamin, according to their families, were Jericho, Beth Hoglah, Emek Keziz, Beth Arba, Zemarim, Bethel, Avim, Para, Ophrah, Sephir, Ammoni, Optini, and Geba, 12 cities with their villages. Gibeon, Ramah, Beroth, Mizpah, Shephirah, Mozah, Rechem, Arpeel, Tarla, Zelah, Eleph, the Jebusite, also called Jerusalem, Gibeath, and Kirath, 14 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the children of Benjamin according to their families.
In chapter 17, the descendants of Joseph come to Joshua with a complaint. Our land is too small, and the giants have iron chariots. Joshua's response is a masterpiece of leadership. He basically says, if you are a great people, then go up and clear the forest for yourselves. He reminds them that their greatness isn't measured by the size of their land, but by their willingness to walk and trust God to drive out the enemy. Then in chapter 18, we see the tabernacle set up at Shiloh. This remained the center of worship for centuries. It's a reminder that no matter how much land we acquire, our lives must always center around the presence of God. Don't let your iron chariots distract you from your Shiloh. As we leave today, let's take a moment to pray. Father, forgive us for the times we've complained about the size of our blessings instead of using the strength you have given us to clear the way. Be the center of our life today. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. Thank you for listening to Heavenly Daily Audio Bible and finishing day 86 with us. If this is a blessing to you and you're committing to reading the Bible in a year, please subscribe and join our community. I'll be right here waiting for you tomorrow for day 87. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. Amen.